What's up, everybody? Welcome to Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian, hanging out with Swarm6ix from a band called Swarm6ix. Let's go.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Here it comes. The motherfucking Loud Spot.
Before we get the show started, I do want to remind everyone to check us out on YouTube and download us on all podcasting networks. Subscribe to that. I am here today with Swarm6ix from a band called Swarm6ix. We got Kyler, my co-host. We got Diego from the Asylum Radio Network. And as always, we have Sam in the background pressing buttons and always telling us what to do on the show. We always appreciate that because we fucking suck without Sam. We know that. All right. Swarm6ix. Does everyone in your band have a swarm name? Is it like Swarm, like what else? What other swarms are there? Like Swarm Gross? That's not even funny. Swarm something would be way better than that. Swarm Nasty and then Swarm what?
So we kind of was trying to go for like the controversial sort of names. So the vocalist Ben, he's gone with Swarm6ix. So it's kind of like Stormzy. But
Well, what's Stormzy?
you not know who Stormzy is?
No, who is Stormzy?
Oh, so basically a massive UK rapper.
Okay, it's a UK rapper. Okay, first I gotta say,
you didn't know that?
Oh, did you know that, Kyler?
Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All.
You did not know who Stormzy was.
I did. I follow him on TikTok, fool.
Is this Stormzy's or Stormzy?
Stormzy.
So I forgot to mention to everyone that this band is from the UK. Swarm6ix is from the UK. Although, and I'm going to let you finish that story, but you guys got some badass music videos. Okay, we'll talk about the music videos here in a second. So trying to be controversial or just like trying to copy someone else, but do your own thing on it?
Pretty much. I mean, it was just basically having fun with it. Because we use our own names. We were just trying something. I guess it's not new. I mean, a lot of bands have done.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
Aliases and stuff. We were just kind of testing it out and just see where it went with naming ourselves, really.
So how many people are in Swarm6ix?
There isn't 6. There's 4.
There's 4. There's 4 people. There's 4 people in
They dropped 2.
Was there originally 6?
No. So the thing is with the name, it was kind of purely marketing. It was kind of, we were thinking of something that was like fun to say, cool sounding, and with the number 6, and using the actual 6 was kind of like almost tipping your hat to like 6ix9ine, and like the sort of rap artists, because it's kind of like a blend. So like Swarm being like a more metal sounding, and then with the 6, it's kind of like it's just a blend of our styles.
Okay, when you say 6ix9ine, is like Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah, so he used the 6ix and then 9ine.
Okay, I will say that Swarm6ix does sound like sound like y'all be snitching.
No snitches.
Swarm6ix does sound like a cool name. Like it sounds like a band I would have heard before, even though I've heard you guys recently before tonight, which I'm happy you guys you're on the show. But when you see the name Swarm6ix, it sounds like something I would have already heard. It sounds like it resonates easily to the ear. And I want to know, when did you guys come out with the song? What is it? What was the first song you guys came out with?
Dopamine.
Okay. When did that song come out?
So that was, our first one. So that was November time.
Okay.
So, quite a while ago now.
I found it. I wrote it on the paper finally. I was looking for it, but it is there. It's Dopamine. It is there it's on the paper. So when I heard that song, I think when it first came out, right around the holidays, and I was like, who the fuck is this band? How come I never heard of them before? Because the video's cool. Your singer has the whole different color eye thing going on, I think. And it's about drugs, right?
Yeah. So, I mean,
obviously it's about drugs.
Dopamine. Hello. Why are you trying to act like you didn't know?
I
don't know. I don't do drugs.
Yeah, Ben, the vocalist, has a lot of his topics are based on like stuff he's experienced in his own life, and like So I think that's with his lyrics and stuff. They really do sort of dig deep into his soul almost. But yeah, that one's obviously based on drugs.
And you guys played music before Swarm6ix. Were you guys both in another band together?
Yeah, so we were a band called Faces of Eve,
Okay.
and we did our last few gigs just before lockdown, or just before COVID hit, actually. And then it was over COVID that we put together 11 new demos, which we took to. We've got a really close friend that we speak to in Nuclear Blast Records.
Okay.
And he advised we basically take it to a producer, like a good one, and do a whole rebrand and just start from the bottom up, because we hadn't quite captured the style we were looking for. So we were kind of halfway there, but it was like, you need to go all or nothing. So yeah.
When you say you went into the COVID era, so you guys pounded out basically a traditional album within COVID time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so what was, I know it's we're only 2 years out of that now, if that, like,
yeah.
So what was the time frame? What was your time frame for 11 tracks? That's no short stick right there. Like that's some time in.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, our producer, George Lever and Nathan Smart, which is G1 Productions, they were kind of brutal in a nice way with us. We took the 11 songs to them, and they ground them down into ground beef and basically made 8 new songs out of them.
Wow.
So there's a lot of parts you probably wouldn't recognize from the demos, but it worked out for the best.
Was there any lashback from the band and being like, this is our music, what are you changing it that much for? Because if they're changing it that much, it's almost like, you guys are good, but we're going to do you guys what we want you to do. Fuck your shit. This is the way you're writing it. That's kind of what it sounds like they did. Did anyone in the band get kind of annoyed that was happening? Like a sense of pride?
Not really. Internally, for me, because it was me and Ben, the vocalist, that wrote the 11 songs between us. It was kind of like half and half. It was like 5/6 each sort of thing. And internally,
hold on a second, Sam. You're saying something. No one knows what you're saying. You got to put it in the comments. I can't hear you, Sam, either.
First of all, it is in the fucking comments. Second of all, I'm signaling to Kyler. Jesus Christ.
Kyler, look at the comments. Okay, go ahead. All right, continue.
Yeah. So, internally for me, I felt a little bit, because I was kind of proud of these demos. And if I'm being honest, when I showed my friend from Nuclear Blast, I was kind of like hoping for this is really cool, like a better reception.
Right.
So it took a little bit of my pride knowing that we were going to take the songs and just smash them like Lego. But it also took a lot of trust, and we trusted the producers to help us sculpt what we were looking for, and it's kind of worked out for the better. So
and then also you got a lot of nu metal nuances in there, and a lot of trap metal influence as well. Where's the importance of, like, how do you mash those together? Because that's I preach it all the time. And anybody's ever heard me talk, my nickname is the Nu Metal Messiah, so I am stuck in that era. I'm a huge fan of that sound, that whole just everything. And it's making a comeback. We're scared once again. I'll get on my soapbox. I'm already tall, so that's why I'm sitting down. Not to scare everybody. I'm not tall, by the way. But nu metal is back. That sound is a want. People love it. They don't want to call it nu metal, but they want to sit and bob their head and rock out at the same time. Yeah. So you guys threw a lot of that nu metal feel and the trap metal as well influence. Is that something you meant to do, or was that just like that this is your sound, correct?
Yeah. So it's totally on purpose.
Yes. Fuck
so
yes.
It took basically sitting down and kind of dragging in, obviously, influences like Limp Bizkit and referencing different things, and just just literally blending them together. But it was a process that we weren't normally used to, because where we'd write before, I'd just have the guitar and I'd be like, there's a riff, that's cool, and then just lay it down. Whereas these guys, like the producers, they start with some samples, some like trappy samples, and then we build bass and drums on top of that, and then it becomes guitars and riffs. So it's completely backwards. So it threw me off at first because I wasn't ready for it. But yeah, it's totally intentional. Anyway.
So, would you say that whole, like you mentioned, Limp Bizkit? So, a lot of people say Slipknot. A lot of people say Linkin Park. A lot of people say Korn. But Limp Bizkit is the godfathers of nu metal. That's what made everybody crazy. Would you call them an influence?
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
I mean, to list a few influences, we sampled a lot from like Korn, Limp Bizkit. A lot of Ghost Main has influenced us. Suicide Boys, even a little bit of Lil Peep as well. Like, it's just such a mash of all of them.
Is Limp Bizkit, are they the start of nu metal? Is that true? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that.
Chronologically, no. If we
okay,
chronologically, no. We can go there for a second.
I don't know.
We're going to bring everybody with us on this ride. Chronologically, no. Korn is the godfather of the nu metal movement.
I would say Korn. You know, I think Deftones refused to be called nu metal.
Deftones, POD.
They're there.
Yeah, but
POD was around before Limp Bizkit, weren't they?
POD and Korn were first. Yeah, POD was like 93. Korn was 93. Those were the technical godfathers. We didn't know what to call it at that time. It just so happened Limp Bizkit is like the brand. Like I'm sure there were denim before Levi's. It just so happened Levi put the stamp on it. That could not be true. I might be dead fucking wrong on that one. There might have been that might be the first. Ignore everything I just said.
It sounded good. I was like, okay.
I was like, hold on a second.
Yeah, I was with you the whole entire way. I was like, yeah,
bro. Yeah. Abercrombie and Fitch got shit on Levi. Yeah.
Hey, I like those pants.
Kyle's going to ask you a question about some radio stuff. You know, you guys are playing on the radio. But before she asks that, I want to say one thing. I was surprised when I first heard Dopamine. And even with your song now that we're going to play Social Suicide, the amount of listeners that you guys have, personally, I was shocked that there wasn't a whole fucking lot more. Because the way you guys are sound, the way you produce, maybe I'm biased. It's my kind of music that I like. But I'm like, this shit's fucking good. Like, you guys need to get it. And you will grow. The band's still young. It's a whole growing process. But, you know, I think the words of Wu-Tang Clan, never mind. I'm going to skip that part. I'm going to skip that part. Let's go to a commercial break. And we'll be right back with Swarm Nasty from Swarm6ix. All right, and we are back with Swarm Nasty for the band Swarm6ix, and of course, Kyler and Diego from Asylum Radio Network are still with us, as well as.
Why don't you get excited when you say Kyler and Diego? Do you hear how you said Swarm6ix? We are people here too.
Well, did I say Swarm6ix and then Kyler and Diego?
Yeah.
Is that what I did?
What's that?
It's fine.
Okay, hold on. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
You did.
We are back. We are back with Swarm Nasty for the band Swarm6ix. Also, we got Kyler and Diego.
God, that's
damn,
horrible.
hype it up.
And Sam is also here. Okay, there's that fucking better, guys.
Jesus Christ. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
That's the new way I'm doing it now. I'm going to echo Kyler. Okay. All right.
Okay. I'll think of my dance moves.
Oh, yeah, dance to that shit. Okay. I was going to say, fuck. I forgot what I was going to say now.
So I heard that Dopamine and Social Suicide were both spun by BBC Radio 1. Yeah?
Yeah.
How exciting.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a bit of a graveyard shift. It's like the early it's for all the Amazon workers that are working through the night.
Best things happen late night.
Yeah.
Cool though.
And all the truck drivers. Yeah, cool.
You know what? I got my order in time that I got all the way from the UK. It came in. So see, they're listening to Swarm6ix shipping out them packages.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So yeah, it's totally worth it. We had to basically apply. It's kind of just a generic, like through the website, apply your song to be played, and it kind of got accepted that way. And then we we basically got our management deal with James, and
nice.
And I think it's through the Dopamine video because it kind of did quite well, and that's how he picked us up. And then he applied us again for more radio plays. So it's it just kept snowballing that way.
Well, I do want to say, I remember I was going to say, I want to apologize over. I said you guys are just ripping off band names. I tried to say it funny, but it came out rude. So, anyways, it was meant to be a joke. But it came out like a dickhead.
Tell him he's a dick.
But then he did. They got the Stormy and the Tekashi 6ix9ine and Tech Nines and all them and fucking everyone else. So
Tech Nine, okay.
I don't know. There's not even a 9 in there, but it's a number. A number 9, a number 6, backwards, whatever. You know what? We're gonna play your guys' song now. All right, let's listen to the song "Social Suicide" by Swarm6ix. Here we go. Oh shit! Hold on. Fuck Sam. I'm sorry. I forgot. Go ahead. Push play.
Swarm. Saturday night shots, go out and I'm getting fucked. Both my fists are loaded, guns are cocked, I'm ready to pop. Looking for a fight, it's fight night. When I fly high, I fly right. Zombie motherfuckers living off that nightlife. Zombie motherfuckers living off that nightlife. How is that any way to live? She's a pussy boy, getting in my face. Fucking up your face, bitch. You gotta get away from me. You better get away from me. Hit back with a right hook, bring with an ace to the face and I watch you bleed. You gotta get away from me. You better get away from me. Hit back with a right hook, bring with an ace to the face and I watch you bleed. Tell me who you're fucking with. Tell me who you're fucking with. Mess with you, mess with her, mess with me. Just a little plural, independent. Say my lovers and I may knock the teeth out your face. Don't care what you say. Come on, push me, boy, make my fucking day. Some motherfuckers living off the nightlife. How is that any way to live? Unsocial till we die. Social suicide. Unsocial till we die. Social suicide. Tell me who you're fucking with. You gotta get away from me. You better get away from me. Get back with a right hook, bring with an ace to the face and I watch you bleed. You gotta get away from me. You better get away from me. Get back with a right hook, bring with an ace to the face and I watch you bleed. Tell me who you're fucking with. Tell me who you're fucking with.
There we go with Social Suicide. And you know what? I think I had mentioned earlier. Let me remove this from here real quick. Remove that from studio. And let's put your... Oh, that's already there. Okay, cool. Okay, so here's Social Suicide is not the newest song, though, but that is your most recent music video.
Yeah.
Okay, your new song is called Fuego.
Yep.
Is there any Spanish in it?
There's no actual Spanish in it.
No, you don't say. Do you guys say fuego?
No.
Do you say fire? Do you say fire?
Yeah, we just talk about like fire and the devil and that sort of thing. So it was kind of just, again, it was just like a for fun sort of.
You could just named it Fire and the Devil.
Yeah.
You didn't. You named it Fuego. Leave him alone, Sebastian.
Diablo de Fuego. Yeah. I could deal with
I like
that.
Fuego. That's a fun
Diego's not even Mexican, and his name is Diego. So
I can speak it. I can speak it.
You can't speak Spanish.
I can a little bit.
Un poquito.
Poquito.
You know what poquito means? It means a little bit. How far are you from Spain? What?
Hold on. Don't throw stones, mister. I can't speak any Spanish either.
I get a pass. I'm actually Puerto Rican, so it's okay if I can't. See, that's how I see it. I feel like I get a pass.
And I'm just Sicilian, so it's like, but don't tell my friends. So I've sat in this chair and I've done a lot of different interviews. We've done a lot of different artists, and it's still every time we sit and we interview artists and we go and we'll play their song, we'll talk about their music. There's a lot of people that are stoic, too cool for school, I guess would be the saying. So we sat and watched that video, and I watched you rock back and forth and jam out to your own tunes. I have to say that there's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than that to smell your own cooking like that. That's a good tune. You should be proud of it. You clearly are. So kudos.
Yeah,
to you,
man, definitely enjoy listening back. And
yes, hell yes.
The thing is, I've watched that video an unbelievable amount of times, but just because before it came out, but like you're just looking for tiny bits to pick at, just in case something annoys you, and it's just like you're constantly just looking at it. But yeah, I'm not bored of it just yet, so that's kind of good.
Good. And it didn't scare Kyler, so we're good.
You know what? It gave me the Saw scenes, like when the first opening
but
scene
it didn't
was
scare
Saw.
you though. It didn't scare.
I wasn't scared. The only thing was the nose ring. I wanted to pull on it. It was so big. It was heavy. I know.
That's
God,
stretched.
I know.
He stretched
I
that.
can't
think
help
it's
it.
like 8 mil. He stretched it. Yeah.
How does he breathe?
That's an 8 in there.
Through his nose.
It doesn't affect at all.
Maybe through his mouth.
You still breathe through your nose.
Yeah.
But it's like it was big. I don't know. It's giving me anxiety.
Kyler's our non-rock and roll person. She's learning a little bit though, and that was a little bit softer than some of the stuff we have played on the show.
God.
That is definitely rap metal, but there's a spin to it, kind of. I don't know if it's because it's from the UK, because the UK rap is a little bit different than that US rap that's out there.
Yeah.
So even though it's rap, it has that UK feel to it. So it's almost still like talk rapping, which is a little bit different. But dude, I think I think your guys' sound is not that it's like completely unique, but it has its own flavor of uniqueness to a style that already exists with your own spin on it, which is a compliment. Okay. I mean that.
Yeah,
I love it.
Take it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely the untapped. It's the untapped era of nu-metal that we went to for just a hot second and then came back.
Yeah.
That was Sebastian's lies right there.
No.
Why do you
Dude,
have to lie?
when Sam told me Swarm6ix is coming on the show, I was like, I think that's that band that I watched on YouTube that I really like their songs. I really did. I was like, I did watch this video and I do like that band. So I was already a fan of your guys' music before you came on the show.
Yeah. And I was introduced to your guys' stuff from Dopamine from the BBC, just like James was, but he got to you first before I did. So
yeah.
He does way more justice for you being over there versus me over here in Vegas, Las Vegas. So
well, give us some insight to your band. What's been going on as far as, have you guys been getting a lot of interviews? Have people been hitting you guys up trying to get you guys shows? Has it been like a wild roller coaster as you guys continue to grow?
Yeah. So I mean, since taking James on board, it really has boosted things because he's kind of our bookings as well. So he's already booked us up like 3 kind of weekenders, like 3 dates at a time, sort of thing. And he gets us all like mainly written interviews where you have to like fill out the questionnaire and it just goes on like
I was reading some of those earlier today trying to get some questions. I was like, fuck these questions, dude. I'm gonna ask. I was like, it was just like the same old boring, shit people asking.
A little bit impersonal.
Yeah,
for sure. It's scripted hard. Yeah. Scripted hard.
It's hard in person though. It's hard to ask questions if you don't get a personality of somebody and you're just writing down things. They're just a bunch of preset questions they probably ask whoever else is doing. Have you guys been getting a lot of press in the United States at all, or trying to?
I'm not really sure what James's reach is.
Okay.
I know it's quite big, but I'm not sure if we've had much press from the US at the moment.
So you're leaving it up to James to kind of do all that for you guys.
At the moment, I think so. I think he's doing a good job so far.
I'm gonna call it now. This band needs to play Gathering of the Jungleos 2024. I'm not fucking joking. I
could see them doing the ICP.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah, it's a festival created by Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's a big festival for nu-metal. I would even say, Diego, would you agree that it's deathcore even now?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of deathcore
now.
now.
Yeah, now it's crossed over in more inviting. Yes, yep.
Yeah, this
band
so
many acts that
fucking kill it. So if anyone's watching who organizes Gathering of the Juggalos, which I actually do know who does that, you got to get the band Swarm6ix to come on over. I'm sure they'll play for free, and I'm sure
he's like, hold on, motherfucker.
You don't understand though. If they get money, they have a whole O1 visa and an O3 visa that they have to fill out, and it's a headache and a half. So
I'll fill it out for you guys. Come on, come on down here.
Gladly come and play. That'd be so good.
But this band needs to play Gathering of the Juggalos 2024. No doubt, they would kill it. And whoever organizes it, they need to be up in the top, 7 o'clock and above list.
Yeah,
because I'm telling you, these guys will kill it.
Yeah, I think you guys are gonna go places. I do want to, before you get out of here, I do want to talk about a UK. It was UK Tech Fest. What's that all about? You guys are playing there, right?
Yeah. So it's actually their last ever one, which
wow.
It's a bit sad. But yeah, there's some big names playing that. There's Chelsea Grin, Born of Osiris. There's a band called Loathe. I don't know if you've heard of Loathe.
I haven't heard of any of those bands that you mentioned.
Oh really?
I'm here with you. Yeah, I'm here with you. Go ahead.
Diego, you got
I'm
it.
on it. Yeah.
Diego got okay. Good job, Diego.
Yeah. So I mean, an older band, Suffocation as well. They're like the three headliners. But yeah, no, it's a really, really well put together festival. In the UK, looking forward to playing that. Yeah,
it's so crazy. I've been doing this for like almost 3 years now, talking to people, and there's still so many bands. I'm like, who? I don't know. It's sad. It's really sad. It's sad.
There's a lot of bands out there,
but there's a lot of bands, and I listen to Octane, which Octane. I don't think you guys have. You guys don't have XM in the UK, right? It's just an American thing, and Canada. XM Radio. Yeah, see, he has no clue what the hell that is. Okay. So they play like a lot of bigger bands, and sometimes they're just like smaller bands that are up and coming, and they play a lot of. So I listen to a lot of that kind of stuff. So no, a lot of those bands I have not heard of, but I have. Ghostmain. I've heard the name, but I don't know any of his music.
Yeah,
my producer Sam was making fun of me for that earlier. Anyways, all right, let's talk.
Dad, I was making fun of him bad for it. He was like, "Ghostmain, you don't know who Ghostmain is?" The thing is, if he starts listening to it, there might not be no turning back for him. So.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery slope. The thing that gets me about Ghostmain is that their breakdowns is what gets me, and I hate deathcore for the most part. But when they break down, I just want to fucking hit somebody. I don't even know how to say it in a nice way.
His songs, like his content, translates so well.
It does
into emotions. Like,
now I want to hear it. Now I gotta hear it. God damn it.
We're gonna have to do a live reaction to when he releases something new.
Yeah, we will. I'll do that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll do a live reaction to Swarm6ix if you guys come out with this Fuego. If you guys come out with a music video for that.
Is there a video coming out for that?
No, so it's just a song release.
Just light a lighter and just start singing. Just have just have Ben light a lighter and just start singing.
A chili challenge.
Yeah.
The blue talkies, Fuego. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, they're well nice, aren't they? I love those.
Yeah, everyone just eats some talkies.
That's right. That's the purple, by the way.
That's the purple, by the way.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna download the song. I'm gonna rip the song off the internet. I'm gonna download it, and then every few seconds I'm gonna say Fuego in the background. Some of the words in there we call the Loud Spot mix.
Remix.
The remix. All right, are you guys planning to? No plans are coming to the U.S. anytime right now. You guys do have the UK Tech Fest in July. Any other shows this summer that you want to for your fans out there in the United Kingdom that you want to talk about on here before we get off?
I mean, we've got a few, like I said, we've got a few weekenders, and do you know what? This is really embarrassing because I don't know the actual dates off by heart. Because
sounds like me.
The thing is, it was like we went from having no shows to all of a sudden having loads of shows, and now I don't know exactly. They're all written in my phone, so I know. I just look and I'm like, oh, I'm playing there.
And then you tell work, I'm taking this day off, by the way, and the next day afterwards.
Make you feel any better? I don't know today's date, so we're fine. It's fine.
Actually, Diego was like, today. What do we got today?
Yeah,
I know you pulled a Kyler.
All I know is it's Wednesday and we're halfway through the week.
It's Tuesday.
Hey, fuck off, okay? Hey, fuck off.
Well, this will air either Wednesday or Monday. I don't know. I'll figure that out after we do our reaction video. Right after we do this, actually.
Yeah, right after.
So wait, so shows. I asked about the shows.
Website.
Right? Website. Let's do websites.
Yeah. Where can they get
Did he finish talking about the shows though?
No, you cut him off like a dick.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about the shows again. Okay, do the shows.
So I mean, that's what I say. Like I've got them all written down.
Okay, that's right.
We're doing a weekend with a band called Colosseums in July. We've got a weekend with a band called Seething Akira. So they're quite similar to us. They're like that trappy, rappy crossover sort of style. That is in August, I believe. I said that with a question mark, like you could help.
Right.
You can't.
I don't know. Is it in August? I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't even know what month we're in right now, apparently.
Yeah.
All of us.
I don't even know where I am.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, it's just kind of like packing the year out with just as many shows as possible. And I think the plan is in October is to do like the festival pitches for next year. So hopefully that Insane Clown Posse one will just add to the list.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure I forward James that information because, like I said, you guys need to play that as well. You know, it'd be great to do some of the Danny Wimmer festivals, the heavy ones, anyways. But you guys are heavy, but you're good, so good. And I don't really like a lot of the UK rap per se, but when you guys throw that nu metal in there, satisfies my
I was telling you guys how good you were when Sam's in the background, like, who's sucking dick now? Who's sucking dick now? Before we talk about your website, I do want to ask Kyler. Then we'll get you out of here, Mr. Swarm6ix. Kyler, when someone comes on the show and they have an accent, does that make them like automatically better looking for you? Just I'm just curious. Like, do most women think that's hotter?
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
it is. Because I was like,
yes.
If a girl came on with just an accent, would I think she's hotter?
That's why I like the UK rappers. The UK rap, it's like they're serenading my soul. Yeah,
hey, Ben,
I love it.
See, Ben, this is what happens when you don't show up and you have.
Why'd you ask me that? Why'd you ask me that?
I don't know. I was just curious.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have.
Put me on the spot. It's okay. Yeah.
Kyler's cutting now. All right, we're gonna get. Hey, what's your website? And do you have a link tree or one of those other things?
Yeah. So basically, our website is kind of our big cartel. But the link tree is all on there as well. It's just swarm6ix.co.uk.
Okay, there you go. Nice. All right, Mr. Swarm Nasty, please stay right there. I do love the nickname, and hopefully we get your singer on another time. Swarm, Storm, whatever it is. And Swarmsy, Stormies, whatever. That's all the time we got. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are still watching it, peace out, rock on, and actually, you know what? Please stay right there, Mr. Swarm Nasty, and much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic. Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have us back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pin post has to pin show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.